What's up, y'all? My name is Anoushka, and if you don't know what I do, I have a company. It is Conscious Productions, and it's a holistic health company. And so it's following your dreams by any means necessary. And our focus is holistic health. I do private one-on-one sessions for people to remove negative trauma and really allow themselves to live the best life right now. And so that's what I do, Conscious Productions. We do have a website in works, so stay tuned. I love putting out these videos because it gives us people a little bit of a taste of what Conscious Productions is about, and it's the focus of building community, building peace, and allowing people to really empower themselves and things for themselves. So today's topic is about how to turn jealousy into appreciation. So I have my book here, I have a pen. Please, I'm going to encourage y'all to grab your favorite pen or your phone, or preferably a pen, because every video that you watch on my channel is going to energetically upgrade you. The reason why I say that is because when you watch these videos, each video is allowing you to look at your own self. It's allowing you to clear stuff, reflect on stuff, be aware of stuff, and then bring in something new that is supporting your growth for the best, the highest good of you, all in love, all in vulnerability, and all in strength. And pain fits so beautifully in that, and jealousy fits so beautifully in that, because it's the opposite side of the coin. So how to turn jealousy into appreciation. So this is how we're going to start it. I want to really understand, well, what the fuck does jealousy mean? Yes, I do swear. It's all in good in good terms, with good intentions. So yeah, it just is what it is. So for me, what jealousy meant is having a limiting belief about your own self, that can hurt potential relationship building, whether it be business, whether it be intimate, whether it be family, and a relationship with yourself inherently. So people acknowledge jealousy as this green monster. If you do as well, let me know why you think that. So the understanding that I've gotten, which was so interesting, because the green jealousy that comes out. So green in the energy centers, green is the heart chakra. Okay, and so I think it's very interesting that jealousy is referred to as the green monster. And I think it's just rechanneled energy of fear from love. So it's just the opposite, the excess, the lack that's happening within the heart energy. And so when you rechannel that energy, it becomes love, it becomes appreciation. And that is what this video is about. So if you have your pen and paper, I'm going to first ask you to journal what jealousy means to you. Okay, we're bringing awareness, we're empowering yourself, we're empowering you right now. So write the prompts and then fill them out later. And so what I wanted to do was first how to recognize that. So knowing what jealousy is, right? Then what do? All right, well, you got to get clear. First, what you got to do is you got to see, where is this jealousy coming from, right? So you're like, okay, what is jealousy? And you need to identify it. So when you're getting clear, it is like, where is this jealousy coming from? And when do I usually get jealous? And what do I do when I get jealous? So now we're looking at symptoms, now we're looking at awareness, and now we're looking at when it is that we do feel jealous, right? Because it's hard to say sometimes, I get jealous on this. Okay, or certain people who've done enough work, it's easy for them. But I'm focusing on the people right now that it's hard for them to be like, oh shit, like I didn't even know I was jealous. And that is the awareness that we are looking for. So what is jealousy? Okay, then you're going to get clear. Where does jealousy come from? So you're going to identify jealousy in your life. Now, second journal prompt is, what do I do when I get jealous? So you're gonna start writing out symptoms, reactions of what that looks like. Okay. Second one is, when do I usually get jealous? And so those interrelate, and when you usually get jealous will trigger your symptoms, right? So knowing what spaces are going to make you jealous and knowing what your reactions are when that happens, right? When people say, I'm not mad, but they really are mad because they haven't identified that it is anger. So what we're doing is we're identifying the jealousy, the green monster. Okay, so I'm gonna let you know what I wrote, right? So when I start getting jealous, I start getting rude. I start saying things like, I don't need you, I could do it on my own. Definitely talking about a guy over here. Actually, no, just in general, actually. I start saying things like, I'm good, like, I don't need your help. And that goes for everyone, actually. I'll be very excessively quiet, and I talk a lot, which is why I have these videos. So me being quiet is really awkward, and you can tell. I'm also learning, quietness in a different aspect, but that's a different video. So I'll get really passive aggressive, and I'll tighten my jaw muscles and over here, and I'll tighten my inner thigh muscle. And so when I get jealous, I feel these experiences, and me understanding that, me knowing that, made me one step closer. I'm like, okay, I'm jealous. So it's creating that awareness again, right? Now, when do you usually get jealous? So that was, again, like, sharing this is vulnerable for me, but I want to be able to do this for you as well. So when I usually get jealous, or when I did get jealous, let me see. Sometimes it will still come up, and that's being my rawest truth right now. Which, when like a beautiful woman comes in, her edges are done, like slim tick, bod gal coming through, and I'm like, whoa, your presence is excellence. And it's alpha female walking in, and everyone's energy is familiar with it, right? And so that will be like will give me like a, right? And so what else? And so I have a few more things here. When someone has more money than me, when a beautiful man talks to another woman instead of me, when people have strong bonds with their family and their friends. And so all these things made me realize, first of all, there's a part of you that sees you in the opposite, right? Let me rephrase that. There's a part of you that sees you. The reason why I sometimes get a little bit jealous is because I know I embody that as well. So if someone were to come in there in that space and embodying it the same, it's now I'm shifting the energy from jealousy to appreciation, because it does not take away my being. It does not take away my presence, my alpha female energy, my goddess energy. That another beautiful being does not make me less of that, right? So having those prompts, okay, like this gets me ticked off, this gets me jealous, this is what I do when I get jealous, what is jealousy? Like, so those are awesome prompts for you to empower thyself. Please take your time to write like at least a page and get to know yourself, like have fun with it. All right, so once you're in that space, being aware, now I have an affirmation. So you're identifying it, you're being aware what triggers you, empowering yourself by doing so. Then you're affirming. You can hold your hand to your heart and talk from the heart space. Talk from the base of your spine and feel the spine, the spinal column, the heart, the brain, and then from your mind, okay? You can say it out loud if you want, but let your whole body feel the presence of your words, specifically from your heart as well. So I am in my own lane. This is what the affirmation is, okay? It says, I am in my own lane. I can only feel inferior with my consent. Thank you for showing me where I can work on myself more. I'm going to say it one more time. I'm in my own lane. I can only feel inferior with my consent. Thank you for sharing where I can work on myself more. And that's what that is acknowledging, then you affirm where you are, because you are in your own lane. No one else can take that from you. And when you feel inferior, you're allowing yourself to feel inferior. You're giving yourself permission to, oh, I should feel bad. I should feel guilty. I should feel fear. I should feel struggle. I should feel that money is hard to bring. You know what I mean? So you're giving yourself that permission. So take that permission back and rechannel it somewhere else. So I'm in my own lane. I can only feel inferior with my consent. And thank you for showing me that I have more work to do. So that third is appreciation. So how can I show appreciation to this person? So once you've said your affirmation, once you know that someone or something is a trigger, be like, okay, where can I show appreciation in this space? So for me, it'd be like walking up to the being, like, listen, you are such a beautiful human. Thank you. Like, just your grace, your aura is beautiful. Okay, it could also, if for me, like, I love your work ethic. In regards to if their business is very flourishing, like, you're very inspirational. I appreciate how far you've come. All of the above, rechannel instantly the energy of jealousy and into appreciation, and that is huge. So eventually, what I would like y'all to do is do that in every time that you feel jealousy coming up, because you will know your triggers. You now know your triggers. And so eventually they become so easy that the jealousy just moves out the way, because you're only allowing space for you and acknowledging you and loving you and loving you. Oh, my head looks like a peanut. And loving you, right? So that is my thing on turning jealousy into appreciation. If you have any questions, any comments, like and subscribe and comment in below. I want to read your stuff. I want to hear your stuff. Yep, so let me know what y'all think. This is some awesome stuff. Empowering thyself. This is what Conscious Production is about. I love you. I see God in you. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. Every being, every consciousness that exists. For that, and I'm doing this for the highest good of myself, the highest good of everyone connected to us. Ashe.